Testing, testing. Shalom, shalom, shalom.
I checked the audio. Mm.
Testing, testing. Shalom.
Oh, you already got it?
Yeah.
My boy beat me to it. Come on.
We good. We live. We rolling. All right, shalom.
Shalom.
Begin this lesson, we want to start off by giving our praises and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachak, Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders. Great millstone. Salutation to sincere brothers pushing this truth in all true sincerity throughout the four corners of earth diligently. To you, we say shalom.
Shalom.
And once again, a hearty shalom to you, brothers, man. All right, that's pushing this truth throughout the four corners of earth. And also shalom to a few sisters that listen and believe as well. All right. We're the brothers from the Great Millstone Miami camp. I'm the brother of Warburton Lawyer, and with me,
The brother will wash Shapar.
All right, we'll come back with another lesson through the Spirit by Yahweh Shemel Shai. All right, to edify the elect. All right, our fellow brothers, Lord, when we be a part of the elect. All right, this is a message for us young brothers. This is another episode. This is episode 35. And the title of the episode is "We're at the End, Lock In." Okay. Once again, the title is "We're at the End, Lock In." Okay, which is completely true. We're at the end of this kingdom. All right, we're at the end of this age. We're at the end of this rulership. It's time to lock in. Okay, we about to rule. We about to get set up. We about to take the world. We about to rule the world. All right, under our Lord Yahweh Shai, with our Lord Yahweh Shai. Okay,
Right.
so it's time to lock in. Okay, because before we get the kingdom, I can tell you in the book of Acts 14 and 22. All right, through much tribulation shall we enter into the kingdom of the Most High. So we're gonna go through things. That's why it's time to lock in right now, because we at the end, brothers. We have to prepare to be. We gotta start preparing ourselves and going back to the scriptures, meditating on the prophecies and so on and so forth. We gotta meditate and read what's about to happen. Being pilgrims in the times to come. Okay, the enemy coming like a flood. Lord lifting up a standard, and so on and so forth. It's time to lock in and take things serious because we are really at the end. All right, every day is a day closer to things popping off, and a day closer also to the kingdom of heaven.
Right.
And before we receive the kingdom of heaven, we got to go through the hell, and we have to be prove ourselves. Like I tell you in the book of 2 Ezra 16, then shall you know who are my chosen. Okay, so prior to us receiving the kingdom, the Lord's going to bring us through trials and tribulations to try our spirits, to try us to see if we're really those men that deserve the kingdom on the first go around. Okay, that deserve to be a part of the first resurrection, that deserve to make it. Okay, when Yahweh returns, which Lord willing we do make it when Yahweh return. You know, well, the scriptures also say, which I know we got scriptures already lined up, but if I may grab this one precept right quick, if you don't mind, brother.
What you got? Okay. I have something to back you up too.
Come. You see, I'm just grab this. I put times. I know it's times, Salakia. This is the book of Ephesians. I think it's like redeeming is redeemed. Hold on, did I spell it wrong?
Ephesians 5.
Yeah, Ephesians 5. I believe it was Ephesians. Oh, I could just look it up. I believe it's like Ephesians 5 and 17. 15?
Yeah, you can start at 15. That's the spirit. That's the spirit, bro. Shout out Slide.
Yeah, shout out Slide. Ephesians 5, 6, and 15. See then that you walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise. Right? Especially in these times that we're in. Going back to the title, we're at the end. Lock in. We're supposed to be walking circumspectly. All right? We're not supposed to be moving like these people out here in the world. We're not supposed to be moving all willy-nilly. No. Hey, Yahweh Shai about to come as a thief in the night. Nobody knows the day of Yahweh Shai's return. Okay? But we're measuring the times diligently. All right? We see the prophecies being fulfilled. We know that the time is coming. And knowing that the time is coming where he's about to return, we have to walk circumspectly. All right? Because he's about to come like a thief. I can tell you in the gospel in Matthew, I believe 24, if the good man, if the good man knew when the thief was coming, he would have he would have watched.
Yep.
You know, hey, we don't know when the thief is coming, aka Yahweh Shai, but being able to measure the times diligently, bro, we know it soon, so we have to be on our watch. We represent those that are on their watch. Habakkuk, what did Habakkuk say? I shall stay upon my watch.
Yep.
We on our watch. We know that the time is coming. We're locked in. Okay? We're locked in, and we got to continue to stay locked in. We have to get even more locked in. All right? This is the point. Verse 16, redeeming the time because the days are evil. All right? Hey, the times that are coming are evil. So, like I tell you what, in Baruch 4 and 28, it was your mind to go astray, so being returned, seek him 10 times more. Well, we supposed to be getting locking in and seeking the Lord and getting right, because bro, the days are evil. Evil times are upon us.
Yep.
Okay? Wherefore be ye not wise, but understanding what the will of the Lord is. Which the will of the Lord, what the Lord wants us to do, is to lock in.
That's right.
Okay? In the last days, the elect will be locked in serving the Lord. You know, you got it, bro. I know you got a precept.
That's why, and when you read First Thessalonians, I believe it's the 5th chapter, Paul says, concerning the times, I'm not writing to you, brother, because he knows that we're watching. He knows that we're paying attention to the times. And I had a real quick precept. Now I'm gonna read it off my phone.
All right, what is it?
I'll read the First Thessalonians real quick. First Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 1. But of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you, for yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord cometh as a thief in the night. And the reason why he wrote that is because he understands that, hey, we're watching, we're paying attention to the times. The disciples, when you read Matthew chapter 24, they ask the Lord, what are the signs of your coming? And hey, we followers of Yahweh Shem Yahshua, we're disciples of the Lord. So what would the disciples be doing in these times? Watching. And you made a beautiful point when you was reading what did you just read, Salakia?
Ephesians 5:15-17.
Yeah, the Ephesians 5, where it says walk circumspectly. You was speaking on the watchman. This is Isaiah chapter 62, verse 6. It says, I've set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem, which shall never hold their peace, day nor night. Ye that make mention of the Lord, keep not silence, and give him no rest till he establish, until he make Jerusalem a praise in the earth. So the Lord has watchmen set up that are watching, that are warning the people. A watchman, when you go back to the ancient times, a watchman is in the tower, and he's watching. And the watchman sounds different alarms. There might be an alarm for war, an alarm for feast, But the watchman is constantly on his watch, and the watchman plays a big role, because before they come inside, who do they got to get through? The watchman. And the Lord has his watchmen right now, his prophets on the highways and byways, and they're warning the people. Ezekiel chapter 2. Ezekiel chapter 3.
The watchmen, we blow that trumpet.
Yep.
We blow that trumpet, man. When we see coming destruction, all right, when we see somebody entering the land that may be, he may be fishy, or he may see a host of people, all right, an army of people coming that may be, you just can tell that they ain't coming on no play shit. And we blow that trumpet of, hey, man, get your shit together. Okay? The true prophets of the Lord. We ain't playing an uncertain sound. Like it tell you in the book of, I believe, Numbers. Well, I forget where it's at. I believe it's Numbers. We're not blowing an uncertain sound. All right? A sound, we ain't blowing a sound of, when we see a host coming, we're blowing a sound of partying. All right, rejoicing. That's not the sound we blowing, man. Okay, if somebody's coming in, and right now we're not blowing that that trumpet, that sound of rejoicing, and not rejoicing, of partying and building a community, and we at rest. No, we're in the house of mourning.
Yep.
We're blowing a trumpet like, hey, man, look, the enemy about to come down with great wrath. This ain't the time to play. This is the time to be hastening the day of the Lord and signing and crying for the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. We're not in the house of mirth or in the house of feasting. We're in the house of mourning, for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. And we see the abominations crumbling we see this kingdom, because of its wickedness and its abomination, crumble to the bottom, man.
If I could add something too, basically the watchman is the first line of defense.
Yeah.
That is the first line of defense. Before you can enter the gates, the watchman is there already asking you, what are you doing here? What do you need? You know, they're already watching. That's the first line of defense. And the Lord has his first line of defense out here. That's why you people, you know, you got no fucking excuse, man. You Jace got no fucking excuse, man. Because the trumpet is being blown. You know? The trumpet is being blown. That sound is being emitted in the air. You know, it's just our people are oblivious, you know, hard-headed, obnoxious, stiff-hearted, you know, stiff-necked. But you got it, bro.
Come.
That's the spirit.
Come. Shit, I know you want these definitions.
Wait, you can grab the Luke real quick.
All right. All right, this is Luke 21:36. Watch ye therefore and pray always that ye may be accounted worthy to escape all these things that shall come to pass and to stand before the Son of God, Son of Man.
You know, and the reason this precept was brought out because we're supposed to stay on constant watch, and we're also supposed to stay in constant prayer, man. Especially with the times that we're going in, you know, people are receiving text messages saying, "Get ready to pick cotton." You know, people are getting text messages saying, "Hey, get ready to get deported back to where you came from." You know, we are in those times. We are in those times of sedition, man. We are in those times, the beginning of sorrows, man. Got to stay locked in, man. You got to be watching. Got to be paying attention. Got to stay in prayer, because we're living on any day-to-day basis. Shit could pop up at any time.
Quick reset.
Revelation
12:12. You said what?
Spirit rolling. You know what I'm saying? I feel like,
in Revelation 12:12, therefore rejoice ye heavens and ye that dwell therein. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth they have but a short time. Right. So like the brother says, shit can pop off any day. And the reason why it could pop off any day is because, you know, we're at the end of this thing. Yep. All right. This devil know that he about to go into captivity. So right now, this devil, he's in the spirit of, I'm about to slide on you Israelites. I'm about to push all type of draconian laws, and eventually I'm going to slide on you Israelites, which when you jump down to the last verse 17, and the dragon was wroth with the woman and went to make war with the remnant of her seed, which is the elect, which keep the commandments of the Most High and have the testimony of Yahweh Shai Mashiach. So this devil, all right, hey, he wants to make war with the elect. He's about to come after the elect. He's about to come after us, brothers.
Yep.
Hey, why? Because we preach the truth. We're against his system. We're against his ways. We're against his new world order. All right. We're against his agenda, because all of that shit is against the true ways of the Lord. So we against it. And because us being against it and us pushing a vibration throughout the earth through the spirit of Yahweh Shemel Shai, now you got more Israelites being against this man's system. That's why he's mad. And that's why he about to roll.
Yep.
That's why in Matthew 5, bless are ye, all right? When they say all matter of evil against you and so on and so forth, when you're brought to the council of these men, you know, to their offices, I should say. All right? Don't think what you're going to say, because they're going to come eventually for us. Certain brothers' faces are going to be on the news. Certain brothers going to be cast to prison 10 days. Certain brothers might need to be on the run. Okay? We ain't going to be able to be out there in the house preaching the word. We ain't going to be able to be clocking into work. All right? If we not down with the society, man, you better, bro, we're going to be in the, certain brothers going to be in the woods, in the forest, in the wilderness. Okay? The Lord going to take care of us. Of course, the scriptures tell you the Lord has care for his elect in Wisdom of Solomon 3:9, and also tell you in Wisdom of Solomon 3:1 that no torment shall come upon us.
Yep.
They also tell you in Psalms 91, only with thy eyes shall I behold and see the reward of the wicked.
And it also tells you in Isaiah 46:1, the Lord is present in the time of trouble.
Exactly. In Psalms 34:19, many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord delivered him out of them all. So we got nothing to worry about. We got scriptures to comfort us. All right. That's why we got to lock in. We at the end, it's time to lock in and take things serious. Watch your videos, pray, study, Do your videos. Get
Yep.
around the brothers. Get around the brothers. Ultimately, to say it in the least amount of words is basically lock in the spirit. Get in the
Yep.
spirit. All right. Put on as the elect. The elect gonna be in the spirit in these times. Get in the
Right.
spirit. Okay. Every day is another. Every day is a day. Every day you wake up is a day for you to get in the spirit and try to please the Lord more. Every day is a day for you to get in the spirit and try to please the Lord more. Try to please the Lord. Okay? That's what it is. You shouldn't wake up in the morning like, damn, you know, wake up in the morning, damn, let me see if I can get with these hoes. Or, damn, let me see if I, where the bread at. Nah, man, it's time to lock in with the Lord. Ain't nothing wrong with you dealing with a woman. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with you trying to get some money. Money is a defense. But on your forefront of your mind should be the Lord. You should wake up in the morning, hey, let me seek the Lord. Wake up in the morning, wake me up. Wake up in the morning, shit, let me go through my phone, let me salute in the chats, let me see what videos and scriptures are in here. Let me read. Let me get in the spirit. Let me please the Lord. Let me lock in. Because by you locking in, by you doing what you got to do on this side, by you doing what you got to do before all hell break loose, the Lord see that, and guess what? The Lord gets down like, hey, you scratch my back, I scratch your back even more. You doing what you got to do, and by you doing it, when the hour of temptation happens, he going to keep you during it. That's what we want. We want to be kept during those times. Which, Lord willing, we do be kept during those times. And if we be a part of the elect, which, Lord willing, we are, hey, it's automatic the Lord keeping us in those times.
That's right.
You want the definitions now?
Salaki, I don't know what's going on outside.
Straight?
Yeah, we should be good. And hey, we got 3 definitions real quick, which is desire, which is the first one, determination and dedication. And we're going to get into those definitions. Desire is a strong feeling of wanting to have something or wishing for something to happen. And what is our desire in this truth? Our desire is to receive salvation. Our desire is to get it on the first go. Our desire is to be protected, in the times that we're coming into, because we understand that we're coming into some harsh times. We're coming into some cruel times. So what is our desire? Our desire is salvation. And you having that desire is going to fuel what? Your determination. And what is your determination? You could get the definition. A firmness or purpose, resoluteness, the process of establishing something exactly by calculation or research, but firmness of purpose. So we understand, hey, our purpose is what? To get salvation. We understand our purpose is to serve the Lord. Our purpose is to serve Yahweh Shem Yahushai and keep his commandments. We understand that. So our desire, to reach salvation, we're going to be determined. So we're going to take the steps that we need, which is studying, which is locking in the spirit, which is being a brother, which is showing forth charity, doing these things so we can get that salvation, And once you have that determination set, what are you going to be? You're going to be dedicated, which is the quality of being dedicated or committed to a task or purpose. And we are committed to a task. We are committed to a purpose, which is salvation. We are all, whether you know it or not, we are all committed to a task or a purpose. And our purpose, we want salvation. So we're dedicated. We're dedicated to the scriptures. We're dedicated to our craft. That's why iron sharpen iron. We look out for one another. We show forth charity. Our main goal is salvation. So our desire and our determination is going to fuel our dedication, man. And how do we dedicate ourselves to the Lord? By putting up videos, by studying, by being a brother, by showing forth charity. That's the way you're going to get salvation.
That's you being dedicated that's you being dedicated or committed to a task. And our task is to preach the word and feed the Lord's sheep. If you love me, feed my sheep, Peter. Okay, right. we all represent Peter. We should put ourselves in that scripture. If you love me, feed my sheep, a war. If you love me, feed my sheep, or why? If you love me, feed my sheep, so on and so forth. All right. That desire, the desire for what? The kingdom is going to drive you to be what? To have determination, our firmness of purpose. We're not just preaching the word for no reason. What did Apostle Peter say? All right. We have forsaken all. what shall we receive? All right. They had they had the mindset, they had a desire for the kingdom, they had a desire to preach the word. All right. And their desire led to them their determination. All right, having a firmness of purpose. Okay. Willpower. Okay. That's what it is, man.
Yep.
Okay. It also says that bulldog spirit. Kind of like that. Bulldog spirit. All right. On your man shit. Okay. And your determination is gonna drive your dedication.
Right.
Okay? Now you're gonna be dedicated. Like, bro, I gotta do this. What did Jeremiah say? He it was like a fire. He couldn't stop. He couldn't stop. Okay? Come on, bro. It's deep.
We desire the kingdom. We're determined to get the kingdom, and we're dedicated to gain the kingdom, man.
That's right.
You know, some of us have kids. You know, some of us has family members, or our fathers, our brothers, our sisters. You know, we don't want to see them get jacked up. You know, and we dedicate ourselves to this truth because we may be able to save our house by the works that we're doing.
Exactly.
You know.
Yep.
So we dedicated to this truth, man. We dedicated to Yahweh Shem Shai.
That's right.
You got that 2 Peter.
This is deep. This is 2 Peter chapter 1 verse 10. Wherefore, the rather, brethren, give diligence to make your calling and election sure. For if ye do these things, ye shall never fall.
Give diligence. So if you're being consistent, you know, when you're diligent with something, that means you're always on top of it. It says that, brethren, give diligence to make your calling and election sure. So by you doing these things, by you feeding the sheep, by you being a brother, by you studying, by you putting out these videos, you know, the scriptures say faith without works is dead. You know, you need something to fuel your faith. You need works, you know, because how you going to have faith with no works? That'll make no sense. Or how you going to have works with no faith? Your faith is what fuels your works. You know, and us putting in this work, you know, us, you know, going hard for Yahweh Shem Shai, this is going to make our call and election sure. Hey, I know I want 100% for Yahweh Shem Shai. I know I tried my hardest for Yahweh Shem Shai. You know, and nothing that we do goes unnoticed.
Nope.
You know, the Lord sees the sacrifices that you made. You know, the Lord sees the times where you cried and you shed tears and you still did your video. You still studied. The Lord seen when you were sleeping and you was tired and you still picked that phone up and comforted the brother that was going through something. You know, by you doing these things, that's making your calling and your election sure. It says, for if you do these things, you shall never fall. So by you doing these things, you shall never fall, man. Give diligence, man. Speaking to myself first and foremost. We're speaking to ourselves first and foremost. You know, it's still work to be done. We're not on them chariots yet. We don't got them new bodies yet. But we still sin. We still in this flesh. So why not put the work, man? Why not sacrifice time? Okay, your Eve want to see you, you know? Hey, fuck that. I got to do what I got to do, man. Because me doing what I'm doing can make sure that we straight.
Right, that can save both of us. Me going out my wits, me putting you before the job. Now we both dead.
Exactly. Get fired.
Right.
Literally.
You know, you putting your, even like it could be your Eve, it could be your children.
Yep.
It could be your mom, it could be your dad, it could be your job, it could be your car. Anything you put before the Lord, all right? If you put it before the Lord, hey, you could be putting yourself in a very hot place. Because you gotta understand the scripture say what? The Lord is a jealous power.
Yep.
And he's the one who gave you these things. So the person that gave it to you, if you put it before him, he can take them away as well. And that's a message that goes for, we're talking to ourselves first and foremost.
That's right.
Like going back to the title, we're at the end, lock in. We're talking to ourselves first and foremost. Every day is another day for you to lock in more. Every day is another day for you to pray more.
Right.
Okay? Be more bold more. Every day is another day for you to do a video. edify more, edify the elect more. Every day is another day for you to study more, read more, meditate more. Okay? Because brothers, man, we want to make it.
Exactly.
That gotta be the mindset. We want to make it. You do not want to die here in America. You don't want to be next to Edomite. He looking at you crying. He just tell you we're screwed. You just died. You just died next to a cracker, bro. Come on, bro. Let's make it on them chariots, man. Let's make it on them chariots, bros. Let's do it, and we can do it. And Lord, if we be a part of your elect, man, the Lord gonna give us the strength to keep going, like the Lord is doing already right now. I mean, the Lord continue to give us that strength and the spirit to keep going, so we can end up on those chariots. That's
Real quick,
Lord willing, cuz let's do it.
Real quick, I didn't have this precept. I'm gonna just read it off my phone real quick.
Yeah.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 43, verse 30, and it says, "When you glorify the Lord, exalt him as much as ye can, for even yet will he far exceed. And when ye exalt him, put forth all your strength and be not worried, for you can never go far enough." So you can never far exceed, man. It's so much work to be done. There's so much things that you can do. You know what I'm saying?
You can never do enough.
Exactly. You can never do enough. That's why it says give diligence. When you diligent, that means you're consistent.
Right.
You're constantly doing it. That's like your routine.
Right. Like not to cut you off, you're gonna say more, Salakia.
No, you got it, brother.
Like, okay, yeah, you did a video or two yesterday. All right, it's a new day. What you gonna do today? Okay, what you gonna do today? You gonna do another video? And the spirit may not be on you to do another video. All right, what you gonna do instead of doing a video? You gonna read? You gonna watch some videos? You gonna get on the phone with a brother? You gonna meditate on a lesson till the spirit hits you? It may not hit you that day. The Lord might just want you to vibe that day. Or it might hit you later on that day. Or it might hit you tomorrow. Or you might get on the phone with a brother, then it hits you. Now you're doing a lesson with a brother. You can never go far enough. That's why every day is another day to please the Lord. Okay? We have our good days, we have our bad days. When we have our bad days, it's another day. Hey, get up the next day, start to go harder. You have a good day, get up the next day, start to go harder.
Right.
Okay? Hey, 2 Timothy 2:15. Study to shew thyself approved unto the Most High, a workman that needeth not to be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth.
So if you studying, when it comes out to you on the highways and byways, and you breaking it down and bringing out, breaking down the precepts, hey, you're gonna break it down with confidence because you've been studying. You're locked in with the spirit. You're in tune with the spirit. You know what's going on. So if somebody tries to come and they try to tell you something, nah, that's not right. You preaching with confidence. But the only way to achieve preaching with confidence, to bringing it out with confidence, is you got to study. You got to know your craft.
Yep.
Somebody not gonna make it to the NBA and they don't know the rules of the NBA. They don't know that you can't play basketball and not dribble the ball. That's travel. You know what I'm saying? You can't dribble the whole shot clock out and then try to score after that. Shot clock violation. You gotta study your craft. You gotta know what you're bringing out. You gotta know what you're saying. And by studying, hey, you're not gonna be ashamed. You're gonna bring everything out with confidence. Hey, this scripture says this, and that's the breakdown. It says, study to show thyself approved unto the Most High, a workman that needeth not to be ashamed. You're not gonna be ashamed because you know what the hell you're talking about, because you've been studying. Rightly dividing the word of truth. All because you've been studying, all because, hey, you've been showing diligence, all because you've been in tune with the spirit, hey, you're going to be able to break the scriptures down with confidence.
Hey, man, even something that came to my mind, how I tell you, and I believe it's either in 1 Corinthians or 2 Corinthians about they go hard for a corruptible crown, but us an incorruptible.
Yep.
All right. The brother was mentioning practicing your craft, and this is something I heard a long time ago when I was a kid about Chris Bosh. All right, it says Chris Bosh famously said that he would not leave the basketball court until he made 10 free throws in a row. All right. So
Yep.
he was dedicated. All right. He had determination. He had a desire. He had determination. He was dedicated. He ain't leaving the court till he made 10 free throws in a row. All right. Mastering in his craft. Okay.
Yep.
That's why, hey, study to show thyself approved. Now, granted, we're not telling you every day you wake up in the morning, sit down with some paper, with a notepad and a pen, writing down breakdowns and stuff for 2-3 hours. What are you gonna retain? All right. With much, you eat much honey, you're gonna throw up.
Much study, weary of the flesh.
Right. Much study and weary of the flesh. Okay. You can't study every day. And when it comes to studying, Jake hear the word study, they automatically think you gotta study 2-3 hours. Nah. You can do a small period of study for 15 minutes. And throughout the day, just meditate upon what you studied in that little course of time. Okay. Right. And shit, to be honest, every day we're doing some form of studying, we're doing some form of learning. You watching a lesson, you listening to the scriptures that are being brought down, you writing the scriptures down, you listening to different points that's being said, then you go back and you do the research yourself. That's you studying. It may just be one word you learned. Or one word this is it in the Greek, and this how you say it in the Hebrew. You done learned, you done did a quick study. Now you added that to your arsenal. Okay? It's stuff like that.
Yep. Hey, shout out to the brother Mark. I was watching the video that he did the other day, and he brought up Prince. How you think Prince got so good at playing the guitar?
Right.
He brought up Michael Jackson. How you think Michael Jackson got so good at singing and performing? They was putting in that work. They was perfecting their craft, man.
Mm-hmm.
So when they came out, hey, they showed the hell out because they know what they were doing. They perfected their craft.
Yep, that's right. Hey, even with it on the spiritual side, hey, look at yourself from the first day you started prophesying till now.
Yep.
Now we're not the greatest. Hey, there's always room for improvement. But look at yourself from the beginning to now, man. You don't preach the same. All right. You don't preach the same. All right. The same precepts you used to bring out, the same 4 precepts you used to bring out at camp consistently. You probably still bring it out still, but you got 10 more back in those 4. Okay. That's right. Your vocabulary's better. The way you speak is better. All right. It's not every sentence you saying the word. You saying the word fucking,
you know.
Right, all right, okay. You better now. You're able to fill in your sentences, your words, and so on and so forth. You're able to edify more with the scriptures. It takes what? Repetition. Repetition is the father of all skills.
That's right.
Hebrews 4:11. Let us labor, therefore, to enter into that rest. Let least any man fall after the same example of unbelief.
So for us to enter into that rest, for us to receive that salvation, for us to get it on that goal, on the first goal, hey, it's work that needs to be done. Scripture says it's a lot to harvest, but the laborers are few. Roughly paraphrasing, it's a lot of work that needs to be done, and in order for us to get that rest, we got to put in that work.
Yep.
We got to put in that work. We got to do that job, man. We got to feed the sheep.
Right.
It's a lot of work that needs to be done.
That's right. That's why, I was gonna say, Salakia. That's why, bro, by us doing what we're doing, we're gonna get that what's that? We're gonna get that saying, thou good and faithful servant, enter into the joy of your Lord.
You've been putting in that work.
That's right. Mm-hmm. Salaki. 2 Timothy 4 in verse 7, right?
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, verse 7.
2 Timothy 4 and 7. Hold on. Oh yeah, I'll just get right to it.
And this is Paul speaking.
Right. 2 Timothy 4 and 7. I have fought a good fight. I have finished my course. I have kept the faith. Henceforth there is laid up for me a crown of righteousness, which the Lord, Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, the righteous judge, shall give me at that day. And not to me only, but unto all them also that love his appearing.
And the reason why this precept was brought out, because Paul is a prime example. He labored. I believe Paul had more works than everybody, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, Paul had a lot of he had the most works. Yeah, he had the most works out of all the disciples.
You know, hey, Paul had the most works. You know, Paul put in that work. Now he could say boldly, henceforth there's laid up a crown of righteousness, which the Lord, the righteous judge, shall give me at that day. You know, because he put in that work. And also, hey, we're putting in that work. And that's why he put, and not to me only. So he's saying, hey, because I know I'm not the only one putting in the work. I know there's other people putting in the work too. But unto all of them also that love is appearing. You know, hey, you can bring up that Hebrews again, Baba Kasha. Hebrews 4:11. Let us labor, therefore, to enter into that rest. Paul labored to enter into that rest. And what we're doing right now, we are laboring. You know, we are our workmen. We're putting in that work so we can enter into that rest, man. And hey, like we read earlier, give diligence to make your calling and election sure. We're putting in that diligence. You know, we're putting in that work. So we're going to get that rest.
That's right. That's right. That's the breakdown.
Yep.
It's coming, man. All right. Putting in that work, and eventually the Lord going to show up for us. You know?
That's right. Verse 14. I believe it's verse 14. Might be 15. Yeah, 13. There we go.
13, yeah. First Timothy 4:13. So that I come, give attendance to reading, to exhortation, to doctrine. Neglect not. Slack it. Oh, my bad.
No, you good. You good. That's an order, man. That's a commandment. Till I come, give attendance to reading. So we should be reading. We should be exhorting one another, and most importantly, you know, paying attention to the doctrine. You want to be singing the right song. You know, everybody got to sing that song. You don't want to be playing the wrong tune. Now everybody's like, damn, like what's going on?
Right. Everybody looking to the left or the right like that. This nigga tripping, dog. The fuck, bro? What the fuck is going on? You got it.
I'll read. I'll read. 1 Timothy 4:14. Neglect not the gift that is in thee. So there's a gift that's been given to us, you know, which was given thee by prophecy, which we understand, you know, the testimony of Yahweh Shai is the spirit of prophecy, and we have the spirit of prophecy of the laying on the hands of the presbytery. You know, the elders paved the way. You know, they put us on game, and their elders put us on game. Well, their elders put them on game, and they pass it down to us. You know, the elders apostles doing consistent videos, breakdowns. You know, hey, the Wadi Yabashim Yashai for the elders apostles. And Yabashim Yashai, Baba Kasha, please allow the elders apostles to continue.
Right.
You know, they up in age, but they still putting in that work. Because hey, they trying to get that rest too. Verse 15, meditate upon these things, give thyself wholly to them, that thy profiting may appear to all. So meditate upon these things. When you meditate on something, you think about it. You let it marinate. You know, you let it resonate in your head. You know, give yourself wholly to it. Give yourself fully to this truth, man. Give yourself fully to reading, to exhortation, to doctrine. Of course, have balance. You know, we're not telling you sit down and study for 5 hours. You know, and a brother might be able to do that, but you know what I'm saying? Hey, know your measure. Know your limit. Don't, you know, be out here studying for 12 hours. Now you got a migraine.
Right. Now you asking brothers to pray for you. You don't study for 12 hours. Then brother be like, damn, what you studied? Damn, I forgot. Come on, bro. You just did that for no reason. You know?
Exactly. Oh, you was gonna say something?
No, you got it.
Like if I cut you off.
No, you did. Straight. You good, bro. You
1 Timothy 4:16, take heed unto thyself and unto doctrine. So take heed unto doctrine, continuing continue in them. So continue in this doctrine, man. Continue singing the correct song.
Right.
You know, or you have a incident like, you know, the Biggie Smalls incident where his DJ kept fucking up. He threw the water bottle at his DJ.
Oh yeah. He pissed the DJ off, and I think the DJ was looking like, bro, what the fuck? But nigga, you fucking up the whole rhythm.
Exactly.
You know.
Continue in the apostles' doctrine, man, and we speaking to ourselves first and foremost.
That shit was
Continue in them, for in doing this, thou shalt both save thyself and them that hear thee. So by you doing these things, not only are you going to save yourself, you're going to save your child, you can save your mother, your father, your sister, your brother,
your wife,
your wife.
Right.
Just by continuing this, you know, you read the story with the jailer.
Right, and that you got Noah. What did Noah's wife do? She wasn't building the ark with Noah. She wasn't preaching the word with Noah, but she was being a good wife.
Yep.
She got saved. All right, the scriptures don't say that Noah's sons was preaching with him, but they got saved. Their wives got saved. The same thing with Lot. Lot was vexed with the filthy conversation, and guess what? His wife and his children left out with him. His wife looked back though. You feel me? And when Abraham was talking to the Lord, he was like, if there be 5, like Abraham was really worried about Lot, you know. He was really worried about Lot, but Abraham probably knew that, man, the Lord look out for I know when the Lord look out for Lot, he's gonna look out for his family too, because that's how the Lord has always gotten down from the beginning.
Right.
You know, like the brother mentioned the jailer in Acts 16 with Paul and Silas. All right, it was in prison. It was like a big commotion, like a big earthquake. The jails got open. The jailer was about to put himself to death, but it was all that happened for him to hear the word, and also for him and his family, you know, to be good. So yeah, brothers, hey, you putting the Lord first. If there's somebody that you desire to make it with you, bro, it ain't nothing for the Lord to look out for you because you was looking out for him. Like, right. Brothers, we have to understand the Lord is not unrighteous to forget our work and labor of love, like it tells you in Hebrews 6 and verse 10. Matter of fact, I have to get it. I have to. Because it says something in the verse beneath verse 10, which it says something about diligence. So Hebrews 6 and 10, for the Most High is not unrighteous to forget your work and labor of love, which ye have showed toward his name, and that ye have ministered to the saints and do minister. Right? So the Lord is not righteous to forget all the times you go out at camp, you study, you read, you watch your videos, you have faith, you pray, you put the Lord first. The Lord is not unrighteous. The Lord see all that, and those things are, the Lord keeps them in his mind. Verse 11. And at the end, and when all hell breaks loose, the Lord is going to remember those things, and he's going to bring those things. he's going to bring those things back, and how he's going to bring those things back? Through blessings. You did this and that. Now I'm gonna bless you for doing this and that.
Right.
Verse 11, and we desire that every one of you do shew the same diligence to the full assurance of hope unto the end. Unto the end. So we desire our fellow brothers, like we desire one another, all of us, we desire that our brothers continue to the end. The brother next to you, the brother to the left of you, the brother to the right of you, the brother in front of you, the brother behind you, you got to desire that he continues as well. So y'all both get on the chariots together.
That's right.
Hey, keep fighting, brother. Keep going. The scripture saying Hebrews 10, as you see the day approaching, you know, exhort one another to keep fighting. The scripture says somewhere to exhort one another to good works. Okay, let's do it.
Hey, that's 2 Timothy. Till I come, give attendance to reading, exhortation, and doctrine. Exhort one another.
Yep. Hey, verse 12. Be that ye be not slothful, but followers of them who through faith and patience inherit the promises. So you can't be slothful in this thing. Can't be. You got to be on it, on fire. It can't be lukewarm. A slothful person is going to be lukewarm.
Yep.
Be on fire. Okay? Sometimes you gotta check yourself. Like, yo, hey, tighten up, let's go. All right, let's get it. The war is not won yet. The battle ain't over yet. Let's go. Sometimes your flesh, I just want to chill. All right, I just want to chill. I want to lay on a bed. I want to rub my wife's stomach. I want to rub her feet. I want to push my son on the swings. I want to go down the slide with my kids. That's sometimes you got to lock in.
Yep.
Shit like that come, that should be Satan, bruh. And it be the flesh. You got to lock in. You got, like Scripture say, keep your eye single.
Yep.
Keep your eye on the prize. You know?
That's right, bro.
We'll be hypocrites if we say stuff like that don't happen.
It happens.
All of us will be hypocrites. Starting with our apostles on down. Sometimes you hear Apostle Tahar say it in lessons, and sometimes you even hear him say it out on the highways and byways. Like, man, the flesh, be wanting, instead of going to camp, the flesh be wanting you to just stay at the crib and lay down and shit. The flesh is wicked.
Yep.
Okay? These bodies wicked. These bodies be, oh man, damn. You ain't do a video in like 2-3 days. Instead of you like, all right, let's tighten up. Man, I'm gonna just chill today. Now, granted, you got weeks where the Lord make you vibe. Okay? The Lord does deal with balance. But where's your intent? That's another thing to your intent to do better. If you just like, it's always the same thing. I'm finna just chill. There's that third. You gotta check yourself. And we talking to ourselves first and foremost. Yeah, this is the last one. Isaiah 33 and verse 6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure.
That's right. Wisdom and knowledge is going to be the stability of thy times, especially with the times that we're coming to. Wisdom to apply, knowledge to know. You got to apply what you know. We're coming into some harsh times. We're coming into some critical times. How are you going to apply what you know if you're not studying, if you're not being diligent, if you're not desiring it, if you're not determined, if you don't have the dedication? How are you going to apply these things? That's why, like the title of the lesson is, we're at the end, lock in. We're still under the grace. We still got time. Hey, lock the fuck in. Speaking to ourselves first and foremost, lock in. Right. You don't want to laugh now and cry later. You know what I'm saying?
You rather cry now and laugh later, bro.
Exactly.
That's what it is. Which we crying and sighing right now. And like I mentioned earlier, we're in the house of mourning already. So we rather, and like the scripture say, crying for the abominations, signing, crying for the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. So you rather cry now than laugh later, because there's a lot of niggas that's laughing now and they gonna cry later.
Yep.
All right. Drake got that song called "Laugh Now, Cry Later." That's the spirit of these people, but that's not the spirit we should be in. Our spirit should be like, hey, we crying now, crying for the abominations that be done in the midst thereof, and so on and so forth, crying for wickedness that's being done. All right. We're supposed to be crying now, and we're gonna laugh later.
That's right.
What you tell you that in Luke 6? All right, woe to them that laugh now, for they woe to them that laugh now, and those that are full, for they will be hungry. There'll be hunger. They'll shout hunger, something like that, in Luke 6. So yeah. Mm-hmm. So, come on. That's that.
That's all that.
Come on. So hey man, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. We're gonna end up by giving all praises and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Racha, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders, a great millstone and citation to the sincere brothers pushing his truth and all truth sincerity throughout the four corners of earth that should lead. So you would say Shalom.
Shalom.
And fine brothers, let's stay locked in. Hey, salvation is nigh. Shalom.
Shalom.